Hey there, friends, come join the show. We're digging in the earth where good things grow. From tiny seeds to the food we share, love and sunshine fill the air. Life, plan what you eat what you grow. Life, learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Life, grow every day in every way. This is how we garden for a brighter day. Grab your gloves and a trowel in hand. We'll turn this patch to a promised land. Tomatoes climbing, peppers in line. Patience and water make everything fine. Fast, plan what you eat what you grow. Fast, learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Fast, grow every day in every way. This is how we garden for a brighter day. Compost turning the soils alive. Buzzing bees keep the blooms in drive. Every sprout's a story told of healing hearts and hands of gold. Oh, from garden beds to kitchen plates, nature's timing never waits. Share your harvest, share your song. Together we'll keep growing strong. What you eat, what you grow, every day in every way. This is how we garden for a brighter day. Day. This is how we garden for a brighter day. This is how we garden for a brighter day. Twist, learn what you eat what you grow. Twist, learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Twist, grow every day in every way. This is how we garden for a brighter day. Twist, learn what you eat what you grow. Twist, learn as you grow, twist, every day. This is how we brighten day. This is how we garden for a brighter day.
We are talking about turning gardens into pantries. What does that look like? Growing food is seasonal, right? And eating well doesn't have to be. We have to have a little bit of a plan, right? Having our preserved garden foods in many different forms, whether that's on the shelf just from curing it, maybe it's drying it, fermenting it, freezing it, water bath canning it. These are skills that help us with our recipes, right? We are going to say hi to everyone in the chat here in a little bit. If you're looking for ideas on themes, so planning your garden around a recipe, you can do that in many ways. So you can brainstorm, what do you want to preserve to have in the winter? Like for here in Minnesota, we have winter. So knowing what I can grab for really helps plan what I want to put in my garden. If you're looking for themes, we did an episode in a live stream. We went over taco garden, soup garden, pizza garden, mocktail garden, and a staples garden, because a lot of those themes have the same ingredients overlapping. There should be a link in the description so you can check that out. Here it is winter. Our high on Friday is going to be -11. That's the high. So the seed catalogs are very tempting right now, but dinner still has to happen, right? I have put in 3 different seed orders. They are not here yet. when they get here. I for sure will share that with everyone. So make sure you are subscribed to be notified when we have that seed haul. When we're looking right now in our cupboards, in our cellar, in the closet, in the fridge, in the freezer, maybe you have things like canned tomatoes. Maybe you have garlic that's in the freezer, or you even took it to the step where you dry it and powder it. Maybe you have some basil in some ice cube trays with some extra virgin olive oil, right? Frozen green beans. What are you making? What are the things that you can create with that? Question for Team Replay. What are you thinking about right now? What's going on with your garden? Are you in the process of putting new gardens in this year? Are you looking to maybe try new varieties of things this year? Like, what's your garden goal? Let me know in the comment section below and we'll have a conversation. Of course, we can go over soups and stews. That is your typical winter substance of food, right? So we're loading up with carrots, potatoes. Maybe you have some cauliflower or broccoli in the freezer. Maybe you grow your own lentils or beans. Those are all super good things to throw into that. There's also butternut squash, all that kind of stuff. I see we have 12 people watching currently in the live. Please hit the thumbs up, and I will say hi to everybody here in a little bit. We have, wild rice here in Minnesota, and I would love to go visit where that is and have, a bag, a bag of wild rice brought home. That would be amazing. Your grains and pastas, you can incorporate barley and Swiss chard with that kind of thing. So some kind of cheesy stovetop barley Swiss chard meal. Maybe you grow mushrooms and you've dried them and saved them, or you froze them and you know how to make something called a risotto. You can have that. We already know here in the Midwest about the loaded baked potato. You can put chili on it, cheese, sour cream, chives. What do you put on your baked potato? Let me know here in the live chat and in the replay. Your roasted winter vegetable medley, right? So it could be anything. Maybe you grow parsnip and you can throw that in there. I'm going to open a website and it is linked in the description below just to show you. This might spark your ideas on what do you want to make with your garden this season. And then you can make sure you have the crops included and you have the seeds and the space. We need to have the right space. So here is a website where it's from someone that is on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel. So Healthy Elizabeth. And this is just when I first click into her website, this is what I see. And it's all pretty. I mean, you can go to soups, salads, breakfast. There's a sourdough one. Pot roast with rutabaga and gravy. Green bean and charred bell pepper salad. White bean and couscous stew. Look at that. The orange glazed salmon caught my eye. Not that that's growing in my garden, but maybe this can give you some ideas. There's a cheeseburger soup, a warming spinach lentil potato curry. Play around on there, see if it inspires you. I will have to go back after this and put her YouTube channel in the link because I didn't actually do that. I am going to probably head into the chat now that I've got that part of the show done. And if you aren't aware, there is a special reason why I'm live right now. Besides, of course, teaching about gardening, which I love, but BowtieLife is showing us what is happening here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shawnee. Happy birthday to me. So yes, Jay Dixon is here. A Simple Happy Life is here. Dusty Flats, I see you. I don't know if I can drink this yet. It might be too hot. Oh, if you are a member, go ahead and put your emojis in. Yes, snow today, snow tomorrow is happening. It's a little too hot, but I'm gonna go for it. Okay, so Bowtie, did you notice anything different about the music? Yes, so the high is -11 Fahrenheit for Friday. So it's cold weather warning. Anastasia! So I made my great grandmother's recipe for caramel bars. Oh, jeez, did you see that? Okay. Almost slid right at you. There's the layers. Um, that is what I did, and I got all my chores done, so I had time to do this. I don't know what else I did today. Oh, I had my favorite lunch, which was, I wear a size Chinese food, of course. Adam made it to the show. Hello, Adam. Yes, today is my real actual birthday. Now, I was born, hey Kevin, 2 months early. So I was placed in the NICU and wasn't able to go home until I passed all the tests. Scott's Life Off Grid, good to see you here. Miss Sharon, thank you for the birthday wishes. The casseroles, the hot dishes, the soups, the stews, the chilies. Adam knows what it's about. Okay, so Bowtie is talking about sunchoke soup. That sounds awesome. Anastasia says, I put butter on my baked potatoes, but I'm usually mashed potato person. No way. That's like my least favorite form of a potato. And so we're kind of here to party. I made it look like we were here to gather for this really cool conversation about turning gardens into pantries, which I do have a new shirt out on the merch store that says Turn Gardens Into Pantries. And so if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description for the merch store. And yes, I did sing it, of course. And yeah, so I don't know if the volume's okay. When I did the video for the new intro, I tried to make it not blasting because it's a really loud song. And the other thing that's different is I have video playing with it versus just like slides of pictures. So, I'm trying to do cool new things. Eddie is here. How's it going, Eddie? I'm sending some cold weather your way. I hope you get ready. And Botai says, I did notice the different song and it had snow from your short. Oh, I did release a short today if you haven't seen it. You can open it in another tab and multitask, or just check it out later because I want you to stay here for the party, of course. Carol says, oh, so glad I saw your sweet face had a red dot on it. Oh, my YouTube face? I was like, what? What? I get you. The ice and snow game is real coming up. Homestead Aquarius attacked by a mad woman with caramel bars. Yes. Eating the special caramel bars in 3D coming at you. Yeah, that was. There's just a little crumb here. I'll get that off the laptop. I have something else to show you guys too. Well, actually, I have two more things, maybe three to show you. So stick around for this. Thank you for the birthday wishes. So then we have this happening. It's like sound effect. I could dig one out. Just pretend. So Florida Sunshine Tropical says, happy birthday, Shawnee. Thank you for the US dollars to help the channel for really cool things like buying more seeds, books for our book reviews, things like that. Tools. Somebody told me the other day I need to invest in some tools for the garden. I don't know who that was. So let's see. Dusty says, did you make your grandma's? Yeah, she's not alive, so I am the one who made it. Yep. So my great grandma always had them, and then my mom figured out by her how to make them, and then I learned from my mom how to make them. And they are both no longer with us, so it is up to me to make my own self. This is a family. We're not gonna say things we're not supposed to say. If you know, you know. Bowtie says, the song was not loud, but when you came on, I screamed. You screamed? Adjust it, maybe volume up slightly. Okay. I have to go in my phone and redo it and then re-download it or whatever that's called. Download, upload, blah, blah, blah. A Simple Happy Life says, you look very relaxed and cozy today, Shawnee. It's very fitting. I hope you enjoyed your special day. Well, for those that don't know me, on a more personal level, I love home. I don't like going places. So I did that. I stayed home all day long. Now tomorrow I have to go out and about. We need to get ready for the cold weather. Uh, hey, you, a bee for all seasons. I love watching your content. Thank you for saying happy birthday and stopping by. I know you're a busy guy. If you guys don't know this channel, someone get that link in the chat and let's go over there and say hi from Shawnee Grows, okay? Oh, Dusty Flat says we're still at 10. Right now it says 14 regular, not with the wind chill or anything. We're supposed to get snow. Right now it's snowing, and then tomorrow more snow, but it's not a lot that I know of. Like, it's really not. It's just a tiny little bit. You know, the perfect amount, right? Oh, Brooke Trout. Happy birthday, kid. Thank you. Yeah. Cha-ching. Yeah, I don't know. Someday maybe I'll have cool sound effects. Pro Tools there. He outed himself. He's the one that's like, you need some tools. Stop buying the seeds. And the seeds take a long time to get here, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. Boche goes, yeah, the song was soft, but you screamed at me, so I screamed back. Oh, like when I come on, I don't even know how to adjust the sound on the computer for the mic. I'd have to do it before every show, and it's got to be like put in the search bar microphone settings, and then I could move the bar down. But you know what? It's supposed to just auto adjust. Yeah, home is where I can be for a very long amount of time, for real. But so what? Fahrenheit? Who said Celsius? Did I say Celsius? Has anyone noticed? Mushroom Mark got me this cup, and I think it's just so I could show something online that I used from him. But obviously, I drink a lot of tea, so it was very much appreciated. He's probably going to watch this tomorrow because he's sleeping right now. And so, hi, I'm going to show everybody what you made. This is the card he made me. I won't read it out loud for the class, but there's one of my favoriteest flowers, and he is an artiste. I think he is. I save his stuff. Eddie is just passing through and saw you were live. Thought I'd say hello. I really appreciate that, Eddie. Please go to bed. Please get your rest. That is more important than whatever's going to happen in here. 18 watching. Did you know that I have been working on some projects? So I have RobinGardens and I started Roots and Rambles, where we dig into the roots of gardening advice and ramble on about it. Once a month, it'll be here on Shawnee Grows. We had our first episode last week. It was about gardening myths, hacks, or facts. Check that out on the replay. The other project I've been working on is a collaboration between RobinGardens and Katrina from Sow and Tear over on the Urban Gardener channel. Just released a third day to his schedule. So Monday nights, there's a show called The Green Room with a co-host, Natalie from The Fresh Princess, and the three ladies that I mentioned. We are making a segment video every week that will rotate. So it's called Grow What You Eat. I'm going to be the first segment next Monday, come on, calendar, 26th. I'll have my video playing in that episode if all goes well. RobinGardens, I was just talking about you. Holy crap, you are live. I know, I did work and I ate something and I took a shower and I did the laundry. And so I'm like, well, it's just only 9 o'clock and it's my birthday. I should probably hang out. Oh, sprained 8295. First time catching you live. Hello from Michigan. Hello, I'm in Minnesota. This is interesting that this is your first live to catch because it's really not our normal flow. This is a gardening education channel. And tonight it's my birthday, so we're really not doing much educating. We're just kind of chilling. I have some plants to show you because, you know, that's me. Did I say hey to Dave? Here it is. I don't know if I said hey, Dave. Hey, Dave. Thanks for coming. What? Bow tie? It's just a really nice, thoughtful card that is private. It's not nothing. Whatever, dude. We've talked about my weather. We did say some stuff about turning gardens into pantries in the beginning of the show. We can do more in depth as we grow this season. And we have a shirt on the merch store that says Turn Gardens Into Pantries. So if you want to rock that, head on over to the merch store. There's lots of fun live streams linked in the description too, like garden themes. Love that hat, says RobinGardens. You like that? One of my favorite colors is green, but not all kinds of green. Okay, not all of them. So I'm going to show these plants that I have here and try and explain it with words. Let's see, I showed the link to that recipe place that I wanted to show. Thank you all for helping out with links to shows. We've been all over the place, busy and such. Spreading the word about gardening, right? So I am zone 5A is my zone. And we are indoor growing right now because winter is a little hard on all of us. So this is a project that is a happy accident, okay? I did not plan this, but this is a really good example of a companion planting situation. Like pretend we're outside in the garden and this is real life. And we have in the ground something in the root layer growing. And today's example is garlic, okay? Right? And then in this layer, we have a lettuce growing. I'm going to try and do it so I can show the beauty of, look at those leaves. And then growing up tall vertically, we do have a good old tomato. What do you think? That would be a companion planting example out in the real world. Let's see. Ecology Today says the red hoodie framed your head so nicely in the winter garden short today. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Sprained says, happy birthday. I've caught replays here and there. Oh, good. Okay. So you know. Thanks for the welcome, everyone. Yeah. What's your picture? Do you want to tell me more about that? Yeah, it's a birthday hangout celebration. And I do have responsibilities tomorrow. So this is not going to be an all-night bender. Okay, everybody? Carol is going to do the responsible thing. Because we will all be over on South Florida Sunshine Tropicals channel Friday. Is it 9:30 Central Time? 10:30 Eastern? Or is it 10:30 Central? Yeah, you know, I just you tell everybody, Carol, because I can never remember. Yes, memberships, planting with us, growing with us. They start at like $1, you know. If you want it for 1 month, just to look at everything that's in there and then cancel it, that's okay too. So this is my favoriteest birthday treat. It is called a caramel bar. It is my great-grandmother's recipe. I don't like birthday cake on my birthday, okay? I also accept fudge, but I didn't have enough ingredients to make fudge, and it wasn't an essential item to be shopping for in the food category. So, okay, did I get that right? It was 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern. She does all kinds of gardening topics. Excuse me. So I have banners set in my StreamYard right now, but they're for a future show. We are going to talk about the chef's garden. So make sure you are subscribed for when we roll that one out. It'll be 9 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. If you want to be notified when the live starts, let's see. You can email me, shawneegrows@gmail.com, and say I want to sign up for the list to be notified when you're going live, because then I give you some type of notice. Could be 5 minutes, could be 30 minutes, could be an hour, could be a day. I never know. Now, this is interesting. We have a new member. You now have access to why I have a channel and all kinds of behind the scenes things, like a look inside my garden shed. And for those of you that have been here, you know what new members sprouts up. So let me prepare that. See if that loads. We're going to do story time. A birthday join. It's extra special. Should I do one of these? Like, I can't show the whole thing because then I'll get dinged, but I might possibly be able to do this. Story time. Okay, I think I've got one ready. Here we go. On the morning of her birthday, Shawnee stepped into the garden expecting the usual winter quiet. Instead, she froze. Every bed was marked with a single candle, not wax, not flame, but tiny glowing stems rising from the soil, flickering softly in the cold air. As she moved closer, the lights brightened one by one until the entire garden shimmered like a constellation brought down to earth. The paths glowed, the trellises hummed, even the compost pile gave off a warm, steady glow like a heart. From beneath the snow came a gentle rustling, then a voice, many voices layered together like leaves in the wind. Another year of tending, another year of growth. The lights shifted, forming shapes in the air. Moments from seasons past, first harvest, quiet mornings, shared knowledge, hands in the soil, and laughter at the garden gate. At the center of it all, a small box rose from the earth, wrapped in twine and evergreen. Inside was a mirror no bigger than a seed packet. Etched along its edge were words: "The garden grows because you do." When the sun rose, the lights faded, the garden returned to winter stillness. But in the soil, tucked beneath the snow, every bed held a promise, rooted not just in the coming year, but in her. Ta-da! Okay, so we have our first guest on the birthday show coming up, and welcome to the stage, BowtieLife.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
That's all. I'm done. I'm out of here.
That's done. Okay, bye. Peace.
You know me. I'm always afraid of the FOMO.
Yeah, for those that don't know that term, fear of missing out. Do you have it? You let us know in the comment section.
And Robin always accuses me of that. She hasn't said it yet though. I guess I was too fast with it.
Well, One Wing only can type, maybe well
I
she's got some
know.
speed up to her now. She's been practicing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll see. She hasn't said anything yet. Anyway, I just wanted to say happy birthday.
I so appreciate that.
Some of us weirdos, we do that on our birthday. I did one.
Birthday live.
Yeah, remember that we were planting up rosemaries. You were there, I think. Or is that the one
I
you
think
missed?
I don't know. Don't quote me. I don't know. If I miss it, I'm in the replay, so
You
I
definitely
wouldn't
were in
say
the
I missed
replay.
it. I think last year we had a more elaborate. I think I had balloons and stuff. There's
Oh,
stuff hanging
cool.
above my head right now, but we're not. We're just chill, enjoying the days, right?
Yeah. Well, I tell you
Carol's
what,
talking about you.
Mushroom Mark, in case you didn't see my comment, you're a freaking hero. That's setting the bar high with making your own custom artwork and all. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh, so he did get me what I've asked for since November, which was oven mitts. I like minis, so they cut off like right here versus
Right.
going to here. And so I have my oven mitts now because they're getting old. I need oven mitts every day.
Okay. Okay.
Robin's laughing.
Oven mitts.
Yes. Useful. I like useful gifts. It's a tool I needed to get my life going. So
Yeah,
she did
yeah.
the right thing.
All right. Well, very good. Very good.
Oh, you know what, Bowtie?
Yes.
Have you seen what happened over here?
What happened over here?
We made it
Oh, I didn't notice.
to
Oh, did
yeah.
you make it today?
No.
Oh, well, that
It
would have
was
been even more fun.
that would have been extra special, right? No,
Yeah,
it was I think yesterday maybe or the day before. I'd have to go back into the chart with the line and drag my mouse and see what day it hit, but I'm saying it's sticking now. You know how you wait till you get a little bit more.
yeah, yeah.
Thank
Well,
you.
well. Speaking of reaching goals, Croc Gardner just reached 1,000 yesterday,
Oh, good.
so he's at 1,000 subs. We got to get his watch hours up. So
Do you know
that's
what the balance remaining is for that?
it's like 60 or 70. I don't
Oh,
know.
he's
It's not.
right
Oh
there.
yeah, he is. He is just. You could
One
taste it,
week. 1 week.
maybe.
Yeah.
But
Last
the problem is his January of last year was really good. I mean, just he
oh,
had some
there's
phenomenal days. Yeah, and so
uh-oh.
he's like fighting a much younger, apparently more creative younger crock gardener.
It's gonna dump off here soon.
Yeah,
And then we're gonna be
it's
going pedaling backwards.
it's been dumping. He's got up to 89 left, 99 left, 70 left, 79 left.
That's why I wanted to get it before I hit that. I didn't want to
There
play
you
the
go.
game, the teeter-totter
Yeah,
game. Adam says,
yeah,
I don't know, those starts looked like art as well. Mark has
yeah.
some competition in the house. In case you missed it, let's see here. There's a button for this. It's like a really good
Yeah,
example of companion planting
it is.
in a
You got
tiny 5x5.
so um, garlic, tomato, and what was the other thing? Lettuce.
Lettuce. Yep.
Yeah, lettuce.
Yeah. And I only put the garlic in there. And so, like, whatever I used had seeds in it because I didn't plant that I
Okay,
remember.
I've seen you dropping seeds on trays as they go flying everywhere.
Broadcast here. It's my sprinkle fairy seeding.
Whee!
Is the happy? Oh, I just found another plant in here, you guys.
Oh no!
I don't know if it's dill or a carrot. I'm leaving it. We're gonna find out. Yeah, it's right here.
Oh my goodness!
That's hilarious. Okay, I have things happening. Yay for 1,500 subscribers for Shawnee. Yes, that was a goal that we had set for the channel. I don't know where we're going
Yeah,
next. Robin Garden says, happy birthday, seed money, $20. Thank you so much, Robin. Sing a song and ring a bell. Thank you.
that's worth more than a membership. I think that deserves a dance or something.
Yeah, I know. I got to make a plan for the gifts or whatever those are called. I think they're called gifts. What are we going to play and do for that?
Yeah, right.
I could blow out the
Seriously.
candle again. Is that?
Oh my goodness,
Everyone
Rob.
say thank you. And then Anne's place is here. Hey, Anne, thank you for saying happy birthday. Good morning. How's your weather?
Ooh, Anne's place, Australia,
Turkey?
Turkey.
Mhm.
Really? How cool!
Donation dancing. I don't know about that. I'd have to approve that with Mushroom Mark.
What did he say? Donation dancing.
Yeah.
Jason. Oh my
And
gosh.
I'm good. I have to leave the house tomorrow, so that's not my favorite thing to do, but I got to do it. Oh, now Homestead Aquarius is not going to have any crown points tonight. He needs to go to Coinstar to get some. Carol says, I was on your wish list. Please remember, Shawnee has a wish list. Got you the sous chef book. No way. That'll be no way. You have internet right now, Wickershire. What are you doing in my chat? Good to see you. How's life? It's January now, just in case you didn't know.
Oh my goodness, Bill.
Yeah,
What is he doing here?
I know.
That's
It's good to
really
see
cool.
you.
Yeah,
Please stand
I thought
by.
I thought he climbed under a rock or something for the winter.
He woke up early from hibernation.
Oh, that was so sweet of
It
him.
was for my birthday. Aw.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. That was
It is
very
2026. Thank you for checking. That's an important question. Oh no, Anne's place is freezing. No, you still don't have. Okay, I saw that somewhere. Maybe it was on your channel. But they're gonna come to install the new boiler today. Did you? I thought you had a backup wood stove. I'm sorry, Anne. The high here is gonna be -11 Fahrenheit, and on Friday. So we're trying to get our ducks in a row on what ifs and buts and coconuts.
There's a Shawnee's wish list if anybody's interested in buying her a gift. I just
Thank you,
posted it in the
Bowtie.
chat.
Yes. It's also in the description if you in the replay want to
That's
check that out.
that's where I got it from.
Oh, there wasn't. Okay, I thought you had one. Okay. So you have power. Are you using electric radiator, oil radiators? Did you go to another location and just not stay home? I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, it's okay, Anne. We can talk about something else. Oh, here we go. So we've been using electric heaters. Yeah, if we have power, that's our second, like that's the next level. But if we've lost power, then we go to fuel heating. And it isn't the same. I know. I've been there. We had our furnace go out for a week almost, and you learn really fast how um, a room in a house cools when it's negative outside, and so you chase around. Where's the heater going to be? Where are we going to be? Bake something in the oven, please.
I don't know if Jay posted that already. There's a link to Anne's place.
There's Anne's place. So she does words on stream. You remember that game?
Yeah.
She does that there.
Well, very cool.
Dusty Flats. Our wind chills in Wisconsin, and I'm sure Minnesota will be negative 45. Yeah, they're saying negative 50. So it's a little scary for situations.
I've been in negative 52 wind chill. That's cold.
Anne says, at my age, my bones don't agree with the least coldness. No, it sticks with you, doesn't it? Jay is saying our temperatures will be plummeting. More snow and wind. Expected low negative 20 Celsius is negative 4 Fahrenheit, even lower with that wind chill.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight's goal was to surprise you all with, haha, we're not really talking about an educational thing. We're just going to kind of hang out. I do have to go to bed on time, so we're not here all night, party people. And I'm just going to be reading the chat and talking to people on panel. Speaking of people on panel, well, let me see. Are you coming up or are you just in the basement forever? I guess I need to know that in the privates, if you could answer that. You want to come up?
Bring him up.
I
knew it was Robin.
He had to come up and say happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
I was all bundled and cuddly and
I know you look bundled and cuddly.
Oh my gosh, I was just looking at what's coming up when Dusty said what temperatures and things were going to be. Holy crud.
Yeah, it's very life-threatening fast.
I'll let you guys go.
Good night.
I got another baby. I got another babysitter for Shawnee now.
Oh,
yeah. Thank you, everybody.
You know, she turned 21. We got to keep an eye on her tonight.
I think she graduated at 29. Yeah, this is concerning me. Gosh, these temps. Oh my gosh. 1 to 3.
So if you want to catch, I'm gonna say goodbye to Bowtie then if you are leaving, and if you want to catch him live, usually he's live Saturdays in the morning.
Not usually yet. I'm working on that.
Okay, it's not a usual thing. So maybe sometimes he'll be live Saturday.
I'm doing very irregular things right now still, but I am eyeing that Saturday morning slot. So
okay. All right, peace.
Peace. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, Robin. So like if you lose power, you're going to get cold fast. If you get stranded in a vehicle, cold fast. If you have anything outside that is going to be sensitive to cold, figure that out before the next 2 days.
Yeah, I've got my doctor's appointment for another, x-ray tomorrow. And kind of bummed that we've got 1 to 3 inches coming now.
So it hasn't started snowing yet?
I am so afraid of slipping.
Correct.
I never have been this afraid of slipping.
So our snow has already started, and then we get more tomorrow afternoon. Cold can go. Yeah, isn't it Georgia's going to be like -5? I can't imagine like their perennials are going to die. Like I don't even understand what is going to happen on the other side of this.
Yeah, do you remember that one year where it was like -40, the polar vortex? Like -40, -42, and I thought that the siding on the house was popping off, literally.
Oh, the house goes. I can't make sound effects, guys. Like I'm not. But it cracks literally like you're cracking a tray of ice. It sounds like that on the house wall, especially if the wind's coming. Well,
I
that
said,
way is west, but yeah.
I said, honey, we're losing siding outside. This is concerning, but we had sealed everything up. Literally, we taped every crack, every corner, put plastic, everything that you could do. And we weren't going to leave the house for 3 days at least. And then on the news a day later, they talked about it's not earthquakes, but it's something like that, some kind of quake in the earth that happens when it chills down that fast, and then it
Yeah.
sounds like pop, 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 pop. That's what we were hearing.
It's the same with when the ice sings. If you've ever been by a body of water that's got a certain amount of ice on it, it like sings to you and makes the twingy, twangy, echoey sounds.
Wow.
Homestead has ice. Yeah, there's like a 3/4 inch of ice coming to somebody somewhere. It's plus that cold for places that normally don't get it. There's just a really big high pressure system that's pulling down all this polar air and it's going deep into the country. Adam says we can't complain about our cold temps anymore.
No, Adam, this is a different level even for us when it gets that cold. If you've never been in that kind of cold weather before, and I have some friends in warm climates and they never have, it just takes your breath away. It's so cold when you breathe it in.
Yeah, it hurts. Yep.
It does. It hurts. That's a good way to put it.
Mhm. Yeah, any exposed skin, you have less than a minute, less than 2 minutes, you could get bit.
Yeah, I got to go dig out the balaclavas that, cover everything.
Bow tie. So the irrigation went on the other day, and when I went to walk Mrs. Bowtie out to her car, the car was encased in ice from the irrigation because it's been so cold here. Nice going.
No.
It's now turned off.
Mhm.
These frost quakes.
Frostquake,
the
that's the word.
Barca Lounger was going down. Sprained. There are many brands that make affordable ice cleats for shoes. It can help prevent slips. Have you thought about changing your shoe wear?
I have those all up at the house in Door County.
Oh, the more cold location.
Where they are very useful. I don't think I want to drive 261 miles to go get them.
No. Anne's place says, yes, I felt that in China in a place called Harbin. It was -50, kid you not. It hurt to just breathe. Yeah, it's hard on vehicles. We have old vehicles, and so when you start them up in the cold, like if it's really -50 out, water pumps go, hoses go, batteries drain real quickly. We're dealing with a situation with a vehicle, and then we're also dealing with a health situation with another person. So everyone just needs to not go anywhere this week. No more emergencies.
Yeah.
Dusty Flat says, I think after the 1970s we stopped having -40 so much, and it was actually expected then.
I remember when I was a kid, we had so much snow. And of course, it's a kid's dream, but both sides of the driveway, it was like 8 feet deep on both sides. And then we made forts on either side, as kids, and had fights across the forts. But it was crazy. I don't think I've seen a snow like that since. I mean, pretty significant snow, but not like that.
I'm really fearful for people that work outside because I have one of those people in my life, and I'm like, can your business just open later or just be closed and plan? Like it's going to be so cold it's not cool, okay, and safe to be standing outside to do a job, and machinery isn't going to want to work, and it's just very concerning for my family. They do make strange sounds, Dusty, yes. Oh, Anne's going to figure out hibernation, everybody. She'll tell you all how it works.
I've got those plants in the garage, and typically the garage doesn't go down below 40, but all bets are off at how low it'll go when this kind of weather comes. So I don't know if I'll lose some things or not.
Do you have a little gauge in there to show temperature so you can see over this next 4 days?
I could put one down there. You know
In the
what?
garage?
I do have those solar blankets, but then
Well,
I do have the Mylar solar blanket. I could put around the rack.
it's yeah, if you want to be preventative, but if you're like, I don't care what happens to the plants, I'm just interested to know what the garage can handle and what it goes down to in there. But that also means you have to go there and read it, unless it's something that talks to your phone, right? Like you have to go and look at the thing to
Yeah,
see
I don't have
what
anything that fancy.
I don't have anything that fancy either because I have one in my basement to keep track of what it is down there. Um, like we'll probably see 40 down there when it's that cold. Otherwise, it's like 52 down there.
Yeah, I mean it's like a two and a like a garage with another half of a car link in front of each of the cars because it goes under all 4 bedrooms. And the duct, the duct that sends the heat to the 4 bedrooms runs through there, and there's a duct that you can open for the garage. We don't open it, but there's a certain amount of heat that just leaks, right? And we just let it to keep the garage at a little bit warmer level.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
I'm not going to open the vent up just for this event to save
no,
some plants. I'll just buy
right.
new ones.
I'm going to read this comment and then I'm going to a question for Robin. So Anastasia says, every time when winter comes, I start getting pressure headaches. So I'm Minnesotan that can't handle the cold. So I know for myself, barometric pressure headaches specifically, I drink a feverfew lemongrass tea to try and help ease it off a little. Now, does it like magically fix it? Not all the time. And then I'm going to go to this question about peppers. What do you got growing on for varieties? Do you have a list for 2026 yet, Robin?
Uh,
Is it a
I have
secret?
so many seeds. I am not going to do anything new. I'm going to do the same things I did last year. So,
Hmm.
my loved Anaheims, of course, that's my favorite. Those jalapenos were fabulous. They were called early jalapenos. The patchwork, if I still have enough seed, were delicious. Of course, my Jimmy Nardellos, because they are gorgeous. The Corona de Toros. Um, that paprika was lovely too. It was called Magyar paprika. It had kind of a natural smoky flavor to it. I think that's what I did last year.
I've never heard of that paprika.
I hadn't either. Before that, I had done the Alma, which was nice, but this is better. That Magyar, and I think I got it from Renee's.
Yeah, we
I
park
sent it.
outside on the road, Dusty. Go ahead.
I sent it to Danny, the Grow Up channel in the UK, and he was just fun. It was his favorite. So he said he just can't get it in the UK.
I'm shocked, Wickershire. Did you do an upgrade and add more panels or something, or what changed? Because I thought you had used a generator in the past. I'm muting myself when I chew because you guys don't need to hear that. Dusty Flat says sinuses, keep humidity up and do nasal washes. Thank you for the tip, Shawnee. You're welcome. The cold is hard on the body. My husband has been in I think 10 car accidents total where it was actually an impact, and so he doesn't function well when it drips up and down like this. Oh, here, Ecology Today, because of the fibromyalgia. Botai says Magyar is Hungarian for Hungarian.
That's interesting.
Or this spelling.
Yep, Magyar. I think that's how it's pronounced anyway.
Okay, Dusty says Scott said that he didn't think starting carrot seed tape would matter when, as long as it was in the same year. What I really have to say at the same time, though, it depends on how you're storing it. Robin's done carrot seed tape, but I think she plants it within the week, don't you?
Not necessarily in the week, but definitely within a month or so. Dusty, I just like, you just take flour and water and make a little old-fashioned kid glue out of it, and then stick that on your newspaper at the length that you'd like them to be apart, and it works fabulously. You could use toilet paper too, but it's really, really hard to handle. Newspaper's easier to, deal with.
Ends place. We'll see you around for an update on when you get your heat back, and I'll see you maybe in the word game one of these days. It's early in the morning for me, of course, Have a great rest of your day. Jay says, due to frequent power outages, I've been adding battery packs as I could afford them. Solar is likely next.
Oh, that'd be cool, Jay. I'd like to have it here, but I'd really like to have it on the house up north, kind of like a peace of mind, backup power kind of thing.
Ah, for sure. Yorkshire says, freak show of seeds for Christmas, coffee seeds, sugarcane, citrus, persimmons, and something called enchanting giant teddy bear sunflowers. What's up, Robin?
Well, the one thing we're kind of lucky is the power runs right between us and our immediate next door neighbor. So that side is on one power grid and the side is on another. So in all the years that we've lived here, which is 40 something, or almost 40, we've never both been out of power at the same time. So there's always extension cords going, across the street and so forth to keep refrigerators on and so forth. It always seems like we've had the biggest power outages in the summertime storms rather than the winter, but I don't want to jinx us.
We've seen both. We've seen summer and winter power outages at both locations. Dusty Flats says, yes, I made tape before. Just wondered if germination was affected if done too early, as it says carrots, donuts keep long. Carrots don't keep long. I've never done seed tape.
I've done it within a month, no longer.
Bowtie, I've got plenty. I made 2 pans worth because I will eat 1 pan for sure to myself, and I have this family that I have to share with and stuff, so I made 2 pans. Woof and Snort, what are you doing over here? So actually, it's the warmest it's going to be right now. It was 14, which is crazy because it was negative 28 the other day. Maybe you're asking because I'm dressed like this. I'm cold, yeah. Friday, the high is negative 11 Fahrenheit. That's the high. So it's just going to get worse. Jay says, I use Bluetti power, and you can buy a component at a time, and then you just keep adding within reason. I can't remember. There was a term in that. I don't think it's called daisy chain, but maybe it is. I think the one I have Opus, and I think the Opus that I have, I can connect another one to it. I just don't remember. I do have a solar panel for it. Dusty Flat says ice brings down trees and huge, long, slow storm going across the south this weekend, I believe. Yeah, I think it starts Friday for everybody down there. They're scrambling to get ready. It's one of those situations where when people say stay home, it means stay home. Don't
Hey,
try.
somebody, come on up here. Wish Shawnee a happy birthday. Come on.
Oh.
This is a party.
Oh, Diva in the dirt. What the heck? Why are we working? We should be celebrating. Well, I made it look like it was going to be an educational show, but we've been talking about caramel bars and snow, Diva. So,
Oh.
I did all my stuff. I said it earlier. I'm not going to say it again. I didn't have anything else to do. Okay? That's the truth. What else was I going to do? So I'm here. I showed plants. Okay, we have a lovely experiment of companion planting in a 5x5. We have a possible carrot or dill plant, garlic, lettuce, and a tomato all in one. Just like out in nature.
It's pretty fabulous. Is that like a mini tomato or?
I have no idea. I didn't plant it.
Oh.
I don't know where it came from. I didn't plant any tomatoes. Remember when we did like the microgreens and stuff? I didn't plant a tomato.
Oh my gosh, that is too
I don't
funny.
understand it because I swear all I did was grab Pro Mix and worm castings and the seeds that I had out that night. I don't understand it.
That's
I
too
really
funny. Go
don't.
back and watch the
I'm
tape
gonna
and
have to.
see if you
Yeah,
were showing any tomato seeds off or anything.
right. Bowtie says, at our cabin in Arkansas, we had a whole house generator installed 26 days before an 11.5-day ice out. Power was not within 12 miles of our cabin.
Oh, that's a blessing.
Yeah, 26 days before. So you probably were able to work out all the things to make sure it would work correctly. Now we have a person in the basement to come join the party, and they're waving at me. So here we go, the Jaybot.
Hey, everybody.
Looking wonderful. Thanks for coming to the party.
I was on the edge about whether to come or not, but Robin was pleading.
She did.
I'm amenable to that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So anyway, I wanted to pop in and just say happy birthday. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
that you did. You were on the edge about whether you're going to be able to come tonight, but I felt like you should spend at least some time on your birthday with your internet friends. Yeah.
I agree. I'm glad I could fit it in with my life.
Sorry, I don't
Dusty
have much
Flat
more
says-
complicated thoughts than that.
It's all good. Dusty Flat says, has anyone used other seeds for seed tape? I have some crappy TP to use up. Robin, what are
You know,
the how do we talk
radishes,
about
I've
this?
done radishes before because it's kind of fun to have those equal, evenly spaced so you don't have to thin them. And carrots. I haven't done anything else.
Actually, today I watched a video from Epic Gardening, and they were testing carrot seeds because they're notoriously difficult to germinate. And they used, don't quote me on this, but I believe it was 8 to 10 methods. And they tested different things about how to get the ultimate germination. And they did one control and then a bunch of other different techniques. And for carrot seeds, in the way that they tested it, because it's a limited test, they found that what worked the best was just I'm just trying to remember here. I think just simply placing them in there, but not too deep, and I think the cardboard and I think vermiculite on top. And all the other things, including things like toilet paper and stuff, worked lousy. So anyway, there's a video in which they just tested a bunch of that. Now that's for carrot seeds and limited thing, but they tried to control it by having them all in kind of like the same boxes so that they were in the same condition and everything. So Yeah.
Bowtie's questioning the carrot seeds. They don't last long. He said he had some that are 18 months old, but they were in the fridge.
The carrot seeds, I think they go up to 3 to 5 years. I haven't had a problem with, germination goes down, but they don't completely die. I think beets would probably work good, making a seed tape out of as well.
I'm a very casual gardener, so I tend to just broadcast sow and hope for the best. I kind of do it in kind of square units. And if I'm uncertain, I'll put 2 to 3, maybe even 4 different types of seeds that might play well together and just spread them out in an area and go, good luck. Here's a little coverage. Here's a little watering. We'll see what happens. And I just, whatever turns out is what turns out.
I was thinking, since, I really don't want to crawl up into my stone beds like I normally do, given, the shoulder, that I might just make seed tape so that Al can, plant it, get up there and plant it for me. And then we don't have to go back in and thin. That might be a really good thing to do.
I like this brainstorming and thinking ahead with your situation going on.
Yeah.
So as a sub-theme besides Shawnee's birthday tonight, we're doing gardening possibilities when you only have one wing. We're looking for brainstorming and decision-making ahead.
Yeah, the adaptability part of it. Here, let me make myself big for a minute here.
A video, yeah. Go ahead.
It would be a good topic for a video, Robin. So this is the crumble bar. We had a special request in the chat to see it.
Oh my goodness, does that look delicious?
Yes.
My great-grandmother's recipe, and it's what I always like for my birthday since I was like 16, I think. So
Good.
Any other traditions?
What did you say?
Any other traditions? Birthday traditions?
Well, ever since I started having kids, we do birthday blessings now. So you say like what you appreciate about the person whose birthday it is. That's a tradition, I would say.
Okay.
I don't know about anything else though. Oh, look,
maybe getting together with your internet-y friends each year.
This is gonna be. I had a birthday live last year, I'm pretty sure, and I'll have to watch the replay. I'm pretty sure it was more filled with balloons and stuff. So yeah, this is kind of becoming a thing. Hey, Randall, thanks for stopping by. Woof and snort. I changed the 2 AA batteries in an ambient 200 weather station. It's been 6 years. Can't believe it still works. That's crazy.
Wow, 6 years. Crazy.
Doesn't even make sense. Anastasia says, Shawnee, did your kids make homemade birthday cards or presents? You know it. I have an airplane from one, and then cards from the other two, and then a felt flower and a felt heart. And then my artist kid took a white shirt of mine and he drew a big birthday cake on it with his special markers. And he goes, Mom, when you wash it, it's going to wash the picture away, just so you know. And I could draw a picture on it for every holiday. And I'm like, okay. I think that's all the kid gifts I got.
I guess it's a sort of a wearable version of invisible ink. Like, there it is, and it's ephemeral and it's gone.
Right.
And then it's back again. Draw, draw, draw. And it's gone.
I'm going to let the tomato grow. Like, I should really probably put it in its own home. I don't know. It's way too early for me to have the size of a tomato in my house. It's January, okay? We don't do this till April.
Especially since you don't know if it's a
monster.
Indeterminate.
Or a micro dwarf. There's no flowers on it, right? No. We'll see.
I've never tried one of those micro dwarfs ever myself, but they look so interesting.
I have, and this is a very limited test and only my experience, but they were amongst the worst growing tomatoes I'd ever had. I I tried them in sort of like planter boxes, but really nice size ones, like 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. So they had plenty of room considering they were micros, and they literally didn't go anywhere and they didn't produce. Now, they might work for somebody else, but not for me.
Wow. It sounds romantic to have a baby tomato producing for you in the middle of winter, you know?
Yes.
I don't remember what the name of it was now that we're live. Did a micro dwarf. I wouldn't grow it again.
It was strange. Another one of the shows that I saw today was a live with the Fresh Princess, and she has an entire basement just filled as a grow room in various ways, subdivided into different materials, but basically an entire house basement full of all kinds of stuff. And she's wandering through showing these like 4 and 5 foot tomatoes in January. And she doesn't live horribly far from me. Like, you know, we're in the same province, and she is east of me. And it was like, not my reality, you know. Here in my area, we're looking at probably about a foot of snow a day, you know. Yeah.
Going through the chat. Yeah, I'd have to, if I want to keep this thing alive, I think I need to pot it up and then rig a light somewhere and adjust it that way, you know what I mean?
Do you have any lights that are going to be suitable? Like I have those ones that are like a 3-prong plant light kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
So I do know what that is, yeah. So I've showed the lights I used before, and if you can remember what those are, I have one extra one floating around doing nothing. I just need an outlet, or I could use my battery bank, just plug it into that, and then rig the light to stay, not smash the plant. We have a party guest happening with a dance, Divainthedirt. Welcome to the stage.
Woohoo!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shawnee. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Yay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We have Joe, I'm pretty sure is who that is. Happy birthday. Thank you, Joe, for being here.
I can't stay.
I can't stay either. I'm not supposed to be here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of way too many things, and you know, preparing stuff for my dad's, just the stuff with my dad and stuff like that, his celebration and whatever. So, but I thought I will at least come up because I made a photo, but I've got a daughter who's a designer. Like, so it's like, could you go take this? And so it was like, kind of have like a 10-minute break because that's how fast it took me, like 3 hours, and she'll be like 10 minutes and bing bing. So anyway, I just wanted to come up and say happy birthday. What does your shirt say?
I can't tell you that publicly.
Fine.
It's why it looks like that. But I wasn't changing. I was not going to put on another shirt. We're just doing this camouflage thing.
Totally acceptable. Totally fine. You do you, boo. Anyway, happy birthday. Good to see everybody. Bye-bye.
Appreciate you. Bye. Catching up in the chat. I don't have anything to click on, anybody, but thanks for talking to each other. What do you got, Jay?
So I wanted to thank you for popping in as a moderator on Gardener Scott's Live for Monday morning. And I don't know what arrangements you've made, but I told him that you have a busy life, so I don't know if it's going to be occasional when you can manage it or a regular thing or whatever. But the point was you showed up this Monday, meaning a couple of days ago, and oh gee, I've lost track of time here. Yesterday, and I assume you might be able to step in for next Monday as well.
The
possibly?
26th. Yep, I have an alarm set on my phone.
Okay, great. And then even if it's occasional after that, that's a help. But I just wanted to say thank you so much, because I don't know if you can kind of tell, but as the only moderator there or facilitator, the fact that I've kind of made it so people participate so much has turned into a bit of a cascading situation there. So as the only person doing it, it gets more busy than I can handle. And you and I have very similar methods of facilitating and ways of thinking about it. So that's why I suggest it to him, because he's been very hesitant to get another person in. And I very much think like you about those kinds of things in terms of how to do it. So I'm glad that you stepped forward, because you saved my bacon yesterday. It was just, I don't know if you noticed how busy it gets there. It's just.
Yeah, go ahead, Robin.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I just watched the replay and it was like, ooh, I couldn't keep up with what you were saying and the chat. It was crazy.
The reason she's stepping in next Monday is because I'm going to be the guest. And
Yes.
Garden Scott has been asking me for 3 or 4 years to be the guest. So there's that. And I've also offered to him, and he hasn't gotten back to me yet, but about potentially giving him a list of potential people and how to contact them. Because normally in the winter, he likes to have some guests. So I'm not offering that to people, but I'm just saying, I'm not putting that out, as a, hey, everybody contact me. But I've offered it to him. And if he says, yes, I will make a list of people who might potentially like to be a guest on his show. So
I'm going to say goodnight to Brooke Trout before I make my comments. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So for those of you that don't know, Gardener Scott, I mean, he had 166 people at one time in his live chat. And that's much different than my shows, right? So 20 is here right now. And the thing that happens is he's speaking very well about a gardening topic, but then the chat is like, I brought a question and I have a comment about that. And so by the time he reads a chunk of chat, there's down still. So my job was to help answer questions and greet people. Jay does her thing. I'm not even going to explain it. Y'all know we're not stepping on toes. We're working together, right? So I was looking really excited for the opportunity to help out, because I really actually had to pay attention to the chat, where before it's like it's playing while I'm in the kitchen or something. It was great to meet new people. There is people that we were having conversations with that I've never met before. I feel like I provided good information, right?
Excellent. Yep.
You did.
Yeah.
Great. The thing is that he was the first person that I offered to moderate with and facilitate with back years ago. But I asked him, hey, can I do more than just normal moderation? And I had the beginnings of the ideas of what I was trying to do. And I want to be more than a mall cop is, I guess, the thing. And I was so glad he gave me that opportunity, and that's how things developed. And I've said it a few minutes ago, but I just feel you and I have very similar ideas on how to do that. But by trying to facilitate the chat and make it more, it's become, you can see, it's almost its own wild animal in there. And having so many people conversing with each other and asking questions, he can't possibly keep up. I can't possibly keep up. In a way, we may end up having to get even more moderators in there, but he was hesitant for some time. So I was so pleased that you were willing to step in. And and it's the key thing is, if anyone has never visited there, is he is the Bob Ross of the gardening world. He is a very chill, relaxed, informed person, and it is really hard to stump him. He literally knows close to everything about gardening, either in knowledge or experience. He's right there. So you basically get an education just by being there, experiencing it. And then you get kind of a different experience in the chat, is there's educated, informed people in there as well. So it's quite an experience. I don't know how you felt afterwards, but after you handle that chat, you sit back and go,
I did feel like adrenaline rushed. Yep, I felt adrenaline rushed. I felt okay. We
Yeah.
did it. We made it through it. Went to a different task to kind of reset.
Yes. Yeah, you feel like you need to reset afterward. You feel like that analogy in the 1980s movies where you were like a computer hacker and the data is going like this and
Oh.
it's a blur. That's the reality there. And you're like, yeah. So to dial in and focus and do as best as we can is just manageable, but it's exhilarating and positive because there's virtually no disagreement or negative there. It's all good people, all trying to share information about plants and gardening at different levels, from newbie beginners to medium to people who are quite experienced, and they're all in there for that positivity. But it is so busy.
Yeah, most places where I do have a blue wrench, honestly, I run it from my phone, but I knew better going into that one. I had my setup like I do right now because I had to function properly. Welcome in, Gandalf Smith. We're on our way out, actually. I can't stay long.
So I'm
We
going
hung
to let
out.
you go. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to let you go so that you can finish up what you're doing. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for that and good luck with all the projects. You are getting a lot of very interesting projects going. The one that you were talking about, the Roots and Rambles with Robin, the new thing that you're going to be doing for the Urban Gardener channel, which will be the Monday night green room, how you're doing Grow What You Eat, and helping with some moderation on different other channels. So this is really, you're really doing a lot to help the gardening community, and I want to thank you for that.
Thank you for noticing. Yes, January of 2026, we have started with a bang for me and being in the content world. So who knows where we're going to be in December.
So just to finish up on that, 1,500 subscribers and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Great. Okay,
Yes.
see you later. Bye.
Yeah, for those that don't know, we made it to our goal, 1,500 subscribers. I don't know where we're going next. I think, are you supposed to say, yay, we're going for 2,000? Is that the next jump? I don't know.
Definitely. I'm going to say a very happy birthday. I'm going to let you sign off. Take care, hon. Bye.
Thank you, Robin. See ya. Okay, so we said hi to Gandalf. Scrolling through the bottom. Yes, good night. It is my birthday, Gandalf. My actual, real, true birthday. We're going to be bigger in December, says Homestead. Remember that we do have links in the description. We did have a conversation in the beginning about Turn Gardens Into Pantries. There is a new t-shirt in the merch store. Check it out. I have to say thank you all for this whole experience, for being supporters of the channel, for commenting and having conversations and showing up. We're going to end with our new intro that I showed in the beginning. So I'm going to load that up. And of course, we grow every day in every way. I'll be in the comments in the chat if you want to talk.
Hey there, friends, come join the show. We're digging in the earth where good things grow. From tiny seeds to the food we share, love and sunshine fill the air. Learn what you eat what you grow. Learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Grow every day in every way. This is how we garden for a brighter day. Grab your gloves and a trowel in hand. We'll turn this patch to a promised land. Tomatoes climbing, peppers in line. Patience and water make everything fine. Learn what you eat what you grow. Learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Grow every day in every way. This is how we garden for a brighter day. Compost turning the soils alive. Buzzing bees keep the blooms in drive. Every sprout's a story told of healing hearts and hands of gold. From garden beds to kitchen plates, nature's timing never waits. Share your harvest, share your song. Together we'll keep growing strong. Let's grow what you eat, let's grow, let's grow, as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Let's grow every day in every way. This is how we garden for a brighter day. Oh, day. Day. This is how we got it for a brighter day. Day. This is how we got it for a brighter day. Twist, learn what you eat what you grow. Twist, learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Twist, grow every day in every way. This is how we garden for a brighter day. Twist, learn what you eat what you grow. Twist, learn as you grow, let the rhythm flow. Twist, every day in every way. This is how we brighten day. This is how we brighten